Hello class, good morning. If last meeting we talked about meal pattern, now it's time to discuss food budget. After preparing for the menu, then now it's time to talk on how much the amount of money that you need in order for you to prepare those menus. So the food budget is the amount of money intended for the food. In planning the food budget, the family will have to decide how much will be allotted based on a number of factors, and this one is the first factor: income of the family. So your food budget depends on the income of the family. It depends on the income of the family. The bigger the income, then you can say that you can allot more with your food budget. So all of these times, it is the food that is allotted the biggest percentage in the family income. Some families spend almost 100% of their income for food, 70 to 80% for other families, and 50% for some, and even as low as 30% for others, because it depends on the capability of the family to provide the budget. Next is size and composition. It depends on how big is the family. So for a small family, then you can just allot a small amount of percentage or a small amount of money. So for 8, 9, or 10 members, okay, so when you talk about size composition, you will not only talk about the number of members, you will also consider their age and sex, okay, females or males, because males eat more than females, and of course age, okay. The older, okay, it means that they eat more um compare to the younger member of the family. So these are the questions that you need to consider in the food budget. How big is the family? How many members? What are their age? Are there more females than males? So these are the things that you consider in the food budget. Generally, a large family will spend more in food compared to a small family. Why? Likewise, those whose family members are in the adolescent or in the growing stage will consume more than those at much younger or older stage. So they also need more food rich in protein and carbohydrates for adolescent. In addition, male members eat more than female. That's why you need to consider also if there are more males than females. So they require more calories and more energy because of their body build and the nature of work they do. Of course, because male do the labor carrying heavy objects, heavy equipments, that's why they need more energy. So you should give them meal that rich in okay, carbohydrates and calories. The third one is family likes and dislikes. You should also consider your family likes and dislikes. So if family members like to eat and what they don't like to eat, preparing what they like assures the homemaker that the food will be consumed. However, it is sometimes necessary to introduce new dishes that the family members may not like but which are nutritious and economical. So there are childrens do not want to eat vegetable, but you have to introduce to them, you have to explain that the food is important for their health. So that they will develop liking for the food gradually or present very attractively as to stimulate their appetite. So the fourth one is use other resources like vegetable harvested from the family backyard as well as poultry and livestock. This one will reduce the amount of, so using the resources that you can find in from the family backyard will reduce, okay, or will reduce food budget. The family saves money when these resources are available for use, thus the food budget may be reduced. Next is guides to wise buying. So first is always prepare and bring a list that all the things that you want to buy are listed, and classify your list into meat, poultry, fruits, vegetables, canned goods, staples, and others, so that when you go to the grocery store, you can easily, okay, get all the supply that you need. Number two is shop at the time of the day when the sales clerk is not busy. So most of the time, sales clerk are busy during early in the morning and late in the afternoon. So it's better to go okay at 12 or 1 p.m. Be courteous to everybody and speak in a pleasant and friendly voice to the sales clerk or to anyone who will assist you in buying your supply or the things that you need. Number four is state briefly and clearly what you want and your budget. Number five, know what you Number five, know what you want and do not waste time in looking at something that you don't intend to buy. That's why you have the list so that you can get easily all the things that you need for your meal. Number six, have an idea of where to go and how to get there by discussing this with your mother. So you should choose, okay, the store that offers cheaper amount of vegetable, fruits, and meats. Number seven, mind your shopping bags and valuable things. Do not leave your wallets and cell phones in your cart, then get the supply. Number eight, if you want to get the best buy at the lowest price possible, then make a survey on several stores and compare the prices of the same goods or items. As I've said a while ago, go to a supermarket or grocery stores that offer cheaper or lowest price. Number nine, do not haggle too much with seller for the price of the commodity. So do not haggle too much with the seller for the price of the commodity. When you say haggle, you are arguing or bargaining. So ang tagal mong tumawad at makipag-usap kay seller. So it takes a lot of time and it will consume your time. It is good to have suki whom you can depend and you can have discount. Number 11 is plan your itinerary. So planning your itinerary, for instance, buying everything you need, the fish and meat section before proceeding to vegetables and fruit section and so on. This way you don't have to go back and forth, which is a waste of time and energy. That's why the first one is always prepare a list so that all the things that you want, okay, will be listed, and you will classify it so that when you go to the store, you will get everything in the meat section, then you can move to the fruits and vegetable section, then to the other part of the grocery store. In that way you can save time and energy.